Hello everyone, welcome back to our class of economics. Now in this class earlier we have studied about the agriculture sector of India on the eve of independence. Now we study the topic of industrial sector on the eve of independence. In this topic we'll study how the fall of industrial sector was done by the Britishers at that time. So we can begin with systematic deindustrialization was done by the British ruler at that time. It employed two things. First, decay of the world famous handicraft because of the discriminatory policy of the British government, and second is the we can say that the very slow growth of the modern industry because of the lack of investment, as people were not having too much money to invest in the modern industry, so there was very less people those who were investing money at that time. So now we study about the decay of handicraft. Already we know that about the handicraft, that it started decaying because of the discriminatory policy of the British government. Means they don't want that handicrafts to be sold in the foreign market. So that is why they started making a discriminatory policy that they will be imposing tax on the export of the Indian goods, and when the India will be selling the raw material or sending the raw material to Britain market, that will be import free, and whatever product that is coming from the Britain market to Indian market, they will be import free. With following points we can come to know about the decay of handicraft. So first point is discriminatory tariff policy of the state. Now the state here refers to the Britain. Okay, the Britain rule in India coincided with the industrial revolution in Britain. Means at that time there was Britain was going under the phase of industrial revolution, so they were developing modern institution at that time. Means they were developing modern industries at that time. The Britain found India to be suitable for their products, and as they also would required raw material for their industry for production, so the India was very suitable for them. So now what they did with the India, they started making dual policy for Indian trade. Now they decided the tariff free export of raw material from India and tariff free import of British industrial products into India. But at the same time, what Britishers did, they imposed heavy duty on the export of Indian handicrafts products, which reduced their competition in the international market. And as a consequence, what happened, that the Indian products start losing their domestic market also, and their international market. And at the same time, British goods which were coming from Britain, they all started getting the international market also and the domestic market of India also. Second point, disappearance of princely court. Now how this affect the handicraft at that time? Before the British rule, when these people were ruling, like Raja, Maharaja, Nawabs and all, they were ruling the different part of the country, they used to patronize the Indian handicraft to different part of the world. But when the Britishers came, and these things, all courts came to an end. Third point, competition from machine made products. The machine made products which were coming from Britain market, it was of low cost and the quality was also very good, and as a result it surpassed the handicraft products which was made in India, and as a result the handicraftsmen which were working in India, they had to shut down their business. Fourth point, new patterns of demand. Because of the British culture, a new class emerged in India which was keen to adopt the Western lifestyle, and because of this the demand pattern changed against the Indian product, and it turned into the favor of British products, and as a result the Indian industry started losing their domestic market and ultimately perished. Fifth point, introduction of railways in India. With the introduction of railways, the size of the market for the low cost British products tends to expand, while it started shrinking for the high cost Indian products, and this quickened the process of decay of Indian handicrafts. So at last we can say the Britishers converted Indian economy into a colonial market for British industrial goods, and the exploitation of Indian market was done as a source of raw material for the British industries and the destination for demand of British product, which finally eliminated Indian handicraft industry. Thank you.